Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 charge. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
How about this play call? And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he will have a Titans 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, he didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Slot man in motion right. Ward going to tap this one forward. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That'll be intercepted. And the Titans will have great field position right around midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
70.
Hill brought in motion. They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
They send the receiver in motion left. Once again, it's Bigsby. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On third down, they go with Bigsby. And he will power his way into the end zone. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Tennessee. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Titans 14, Lions nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Panther 60.
Now Milrow on first down. That's into the hands of Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Braden Narveson out for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Lions 7.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. Finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Ward's pass complete to Chimre DK. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on, set. 70, Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Bronco 80.
Hill brought in motion. On first down, it's Ward. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Viking 18. Go.
Throwing again is Ward. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Titans. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Titans will take a 21-7 lead.
Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
41-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
19.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Ready?
On third down, Milrow moving outside the pocket. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tries to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 68. Hiking.
Back to throw is Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Okay,
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Huh. Huh.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Lions. 19 Lions. 3. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
To throw is Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10.
Viking, 19 Chargers. Ready?
From the gun, here's Bigsby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
60 Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's made right side by Eilman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Go! Go!
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Mustang 19.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And he's going to have the Lions first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
That's the 13-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Titans' 12-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. Like it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Lions. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Forward for about 4. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Okay, couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the double.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 7.
On play action, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Play action. Ward exiting the pocket right. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready. Panthers, go.
Off play action, it's Ward. Forced out wide. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
19-18.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Coconut.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
This crowd into it now. as we get to third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Ward. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Regular play action now with Milroe. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Here we go. 65
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Milroe on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
It's a gain of 32
a big
yards.
one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Milroe. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
2nd and 5.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ready.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
To throw again is Milroe. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdowns, Detroit. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 10. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Lions. Trap 50, trap 50.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
There you go, set. Back to 50, set, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught by Ioman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Ready, break. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. His 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Their own 46-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
7-yard run. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Back.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Gibbs. Open space to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk step 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 2nd down, Milroe. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
80. Let go.
On third down, Milrow. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Okay, ready?
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
A run with Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Smash.
Here's Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Here's first down.
23-yard line.
Here we go. Time to be Lions. Cut my team. Cut my team. Dragon 60.
Throwing, Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
One last throw here for Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.